3 years ago we planted a crop into some blue gum country and found the establishment wasn't quite up to spec or what I would have liked. We had heard of the SE14 product, so decided to give it a go with standout results in the non-wetting blue gum areas. So after seeing those results, we've decided to adapt it through our rest of our program with great results on all soil types. So we use 3 litres of SE14 per hectare mixed with 55 litres of Flexien and some fungicides, which is intake high load in furrow, and we band that at about 20 mil below the seed. It gives us a nice halo spot for the seed to capture that moisture. When we first used it last year up in Frankland, there wasn't really anyone using SE14. We used it on the dry start last year on some marginal moisture country, and we had a lot of neighbours and people looking in, and they were very impressed with the product and how it performed, and they've now have adapted that into their program. They've taken it on board and they're seeing great results as well. So we take our nurse truck, which is our Flexien water truck, out, and we will mix up our intake high load with a 10 litre to the hectare water rate, and we have a IBC of SE14 on the truck, and when we pump our Flexien we will draw in the SE14 at the same time through just a 2-inch poly pump through the bottom of an IBC, and that has worked great for us and had no dramas with mixing problems or any of that at all. We use a Morris Contour C2 air seeder, and we place it behind the ripping tine, the liquid system. We've done some dye testing, that was last year before we'd used the product, to just optimise our depth of the SE14 placement, and we've come to the conclusion that 20 mil has worked for us really well and makes small rainfall amount count. We've done some rates on the Flexien with it. Last year when we were playing around a bit, we put on 75 litres of Flexien with the 3 litres of SE14, and we had no dramas with toxicity at all. That was in some canola, and it's been fine. So we haven't pushed the limit on the Flexien down the tube. We find it's we can always top it up later anyway, so we just come in with the 50 litres of Flexien with the 3 litres of SE14 with triafol. So another thing we've found is with the SE14 is the even germination across the paddock. So you don't get the 6-leaf canola with, say, a cotyledon canola, and then you've got to manage your post-em herbicide sprays, which can become an issue. We found by having it pretty even, our timing for it is really good. We grow a range of crops, so canola, wheat, barley, oats, and they've all performed really well with the SE14 opposed to the non-treatment of SE14. There's a visual through all crop type and early vigour. With the use of the SE14, we've found good weed control through the establishment of the crops, which is weed competition, and the moisture, which is in furrow, which has got the pre-em herbicide. They work better with the moisture, so that made the active work better and probably for a longer period of time. So 2 years ago we had CSBP, they put a trial in, and there was a bit of room left at the end of the trial, so we had a bit of SE14 left over, so we decided to fill it in the way we plant our crops. It was a standout germination, and the results were visually noticeable early on with the germination and the vigour. The CSBP bloke had rung me up a couple of days after he'd been to the trial, and he was blown away by the last few treatments and found out that they were the treatments that we'd done, and that was how we do our practices on the program. And yeah, he was really interested to see what it was, because it was quite stand out to the rest of the trial that they had put down.